Namaste everyone. Let's start the class with a short prayer. Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Now we'll start with the actual class. Today, first we will see the basics of Sanskrit in a high level. From the next class, we will start with the actual grammar. And we will take each part in detail, we will discuss. So today, let's see everything in a high level. The basics. So in Sanskrit, first we'll see the Varnamala, which are alphabets. We have 46 alphabets in Sanskrit. Among these 46 letters, 13 are vowels and 33 are consonants. Vowels are called as achaha or swaraha. These are the names in Sanskrit. Vowels can be called as achaha or swaraha. And consonants are called as halaha or vyanjanani. Halaha or vyanjanani. These are consonants. So and among these, under vowels also we have a short vowels and long vowels, and under consonants we have a soft consonant and hard consonants. We'll see it later. First, let's see what are vowels and what are consonants. Let's take vowels now. I'll pronounce the sound. You can able to see, observe it. It is there. Everything is there in the slide, so you can see that. Vowels are 13. Vowels are a, I, U, R, L, A, I, O, O. These are vowels. Among these 13 vowels, we have short vowels and long vowels. What are they? First, we'll see the short vowels. A, I, U, R, L. These are very short. When we are pronouncing the letter also, you can able to see the sound is very short. That's why it is called as a short vowels. That is, in Sanskrit we will call it as a hrasvaha. So short vowels are 5 in number. They are called as hrasvaha in Sanskrit. Now let's see the long vowels. Long vowels are 8 in number. They are called as dirghaha. Why it is called as dirghaha? There is a drag when we are pronouncing the letter. You can able to see there is a dirgha. A drag is there. Let's see what are they. A, E, U, R, A, I, O, O. So you can observe, right? when I am pronouncing, there is a drag in the sound in the letter. That's why it is called as a dirghaha, long vowels. So in total we have 13 vowels. Among 13 vowels, 5 are short, which are called hrasvaha, and 8 are long vowels, that is dirghaha. Now let's see the consonant part. Consonants are 33 in number. Those are called as halaha or vyanjanani. These are in 8 groups. Let's see what are those 8 groups. The first group is ka vargaha. Group means in Sanskrit it is called as a vargaha. So the group of the letter ka, that's why it is called as ka vargaha. Ka vargaha. This group ka vargaha is called as a gutturals, that is kantavya, kantyaha. Why it is called as kantyaha? Why the name guttural? Why this group name is guttural? We'll see. Guttural means the sound is articulated in the back of the mouth. When we are pronouncing the letter, the sound is coming from the back of the mouth. Let's see what are the letters. The letters of ka vargaha, which are gutturals, are ka, kha, ga, gha, nya. These 5 are called as gutturals, kantyaha, which comes under ka vargaha. Now let's see the next group, that is cha vargaha, which are called as palatals. Palatals means talavyaha in Sanskrit. Why it is called as talavyaha? The sound is coming from the tongue touching the palate. You can observe when I am pronouncing the letters. So the letters of cha vargaha, which are palatals, talavyaha, are cha, cha, ja, ja, nya. So when I am pronouncing the letters, you can able to relate, right? These are called as a talavyaha, which comes under cha vargaha. Now let's see the next group, that is third group, ta vargaha, which are called as linguals. That is in Sanskrit it is called as murdhanyaha. The group of ta vargaha is called as murdhanyaha. Why it is called as murdhanyaha, that is linguals? Because the sound is coming from the tongue tip. So tip of the tongue, when I am pronouncing these letters, the sound is coming from the tip of the tongue. Let's see what are those letters. Ta, tha, da, dha, na. So these 5 letters are called as murdhanyaha, that is the ta vargaha, which are linguals. Now let's see the fourth group, that is ta vargaha, which are called as dentals. Dentals means in Sanskrit it is dantyaha. Why it is called as dantyaha, which is dentals, means the sound is coming from the tongue tip touching the upper teeth. Let's see, just observe when I am pronouncing it, the letters. The letters are ta, tha, da, dha, na. So these 5 letters are called as dentals. or Dantyaha. It comes under the group Ta Vargaha. This is about fourth group. Now let's see the fifth group. Fifth group is Pa Vargaha, which are called as labials. In Sanskrit, it is named as Ostyaha. Why it is called as labials or Ostyaha? Because the sound is coming from the lips. Let's see what are those letters. The letters are P, P, B, B, M. All these 5 letters are called as Ostyaha, which is labials which are under Pa Vargaha. So till now we have seen 5 groups of consonants. In total we have 8 groups, right? Among 8 groups we have seen 5 groups. Let's see the other 3 groups. So sixth group is semi-ovals. Semi-ovals in Sanskrit we will call it as a Antastaha. Antastaha. So what are these semi-ovals? They are 4 in number. They are Ya, Ra, La, Va. All these 4 are semi-ovals, and each letter is comes under different group. We have already seen the first 5 groups, right? Palatal, lingual, dental, all those things. So now in semi-ovals, each letter comes under a different group. The letter Ya falls under palatal, and the letter R comes under lingual group, and the letter L falls under the dental group, and the letter V falls under dental and labial. Why it comes under both dental and labial? While we are pronouncing the letter V, the sound is coming from it falls under 2 categories. The tongue tip is touching the upper teeth, and also it is coming from the lips. That's why it is called as a dental and labial group. So this is about the semi-ovals. They are 4 in number, which is called Antastaha in Sanskrit. Now let's see the 7th group. The 7th group is called as sibilants. Sibilants are 3 in number. They are called as Ushmanaha. What are those Ushmanaha? Let's see. Sh, Sh, S. These 3 are called as sibilants, which are Ushmanaha. And the same way as semi-ovals, as we have seen in the semi-ovals, here in the sibilants also we have 3 different letters in which is producing 3 different sounds. That's why first one is palatal, and the second one falls under lingual, and the third one falls under dental. And the last group is we have only one letter, which is an aspirate, that is the letter H. So in total we have 8 groups, 33 consonants. These are the 8 groups of 33 consonants. Among these 33 consonants, we have 2 different categories: soft consonants and hard consonants. The soft consonants are called as Mrudu. Mrudu means soft. And hard consonants are called as Katora. Hard means Katora in Sanskrit. Let's see what are the soft consonants. The last three letters of each of the first five groups and semi-vowels and the aspirate. What are the soft consonants? The last three letters of each first five groups. We have seen first five groups, right? What are they? These are the first five groups which we have discussed. Ka vargaha, Sha vargaha, Ta vargaha, Ta vargaha, Pa vargaha. Among these five groups, the last three letters, if you can observe, what are the last three letters in the Ka vargaha? Ga, Gha, Nya. And in Cha vargaha, what are the last three letters? Ja, Jha, Na. And in the Ta vargaha, what are the last three letters? Da, Dha, Ana. And in Ta vargaha, what are the last three letters? Da, Dha, Na. And in the fifth group, Pa vargaha, what are the last three letters? Ba, Bha, Ma. So, the last three letters of the first five groups are called as soft consonants. And along with this, what else is the soft consonant? The semi-vowels. What are the semi-vowels which I have discussed? Ya, Ra, La, Va. These four also falls under soft consonants. And along with this, one aspirate. Aspirate means the letter Ha. So all these are the soft consonants. Let's revise the soft consonants. The last three letters of each of the first five groups and four semi-vowels and an aspirate Ha. All this comes under soft consonants, which are Mrudu Vyanjanani. Mrudu means soft, Vyanjanani means consonants. Now let's see what are the hard consonants. Hard consonants are called as a Katora Vyanjanani. So, apart from whatever we have discussed under soft consonants, apart from these letters, the rest of them are called as a hard consonants. Let's see them. So, under first five groups, what else was remaining? If you can remove the soft consonant part, the rest of them are hard consonants. What are they? In the first group, the letters Ka, Kha. These are hard consonants. And in the second group, Cha vargaha, the letters are Cha, Cha. These are also hard consonants. And in the third group, which is the Ta vargaha, the hard consonants are Ta, Tha. And in the fourth group, Ta vargaha, the hard consonants are Ta, Tha. And in the fifth group, Pa vargaha, the hard consonants are first two letters Pa, Pha. So in the first five groups, first two letters falls under a hard consonants. And what else is a hard consonant? Semi-vowels, we can't take anything. Why? Because all the semi-vowels falls under soft consonant. So just remove the semi-vowels. And under sibilants, so sibilants did not come under soft consonant. So all the sibilants are falls under hard consonant, which is the Katora Vyanjanani. What are they? Sh, sh, s. So, hard consonants are first two letters of first five groups and sibilants are called as the hard consonants, which is the Katora Vyanjanani. So I'll just revise what I have discussed now. We have seen in total in Sanskrit we have 46 letters. Among 46 letters, 13 are vowels and 33 are consonants. Among 13 vowels, so these 13 vowels are called as achaha or swaraha. And among these 13 vowels, we have a short vowels and long vowels. So short vowels are called as hrasvaha and long vowels are called as dirghaha. So we have 13 vowels and 4 short vowels and 8 long vowels. Now we'll come under, let's see the consonant part. We have discussed in total we have 33 consonants. Among the 33 consonants are called as halaha or vyanjanani, which is having 8 groups. The first 5 groups are kavargaha, it is called as kantyaha, which are gutturals, and the second group name is chavargaha, which are called as palatals, that means talavyaha, and the third group is tavargaha, which are called as linguals, that is murdhanyaha, and the fourth group is called as dentals, which is called as dantyaha, and the fifth group is called as pavargaha, which are called as labials or ostyaha. And what is the sixth group we have discussed? Sixth group is semi-ovals. The semi-ovals can be called as antastaha. We have discussed these 4 semi-ovals, and we have also discussed the seventh group, which are sibilants, which is also called as ushmanaha. There are 3 in number. And the last group, which is aspirate, that is only one letter, that is ha. And among all these 33 consonants, what we have discussed, we have seen soft consonant, which is called as mrudu vyanjanani, and we have also seen hard consonants, that is katora vyanjanani. And soft consonants, what are called as soft consonants? The last 3 letters of each of the first 5 groups and 4 semi-vowels and 1 aspirate, that is the letter ha. All these are called as soft consonant, and the rest, all the remaining ones are hard consonants. So till now we have discussed about the 46 letters, that is vowels and consonants we have seen. Let's move further. And among these besides 46 letters, we have 2 more sounds. If you can see the last line in this slide, you can see anuswara and visarga. Anuswara means when we are writing a vowel, or consonant, we need to place one dot on top of the letter. That dot is called as anuswara. And visarga means after the letter, when we are writing a word, at the end we will put colon. We will put a colon. That's it is called as a visarga. So apart from besides this 46 letters which are vowels and consonants, we have two more letters. Those are called as two more sounds, I can say. It is not a letter. Why? Because this anuswara and visarga can be added to a letter, can be added to a consonant at the end of a consonant, or anuswara can be written in the middle of a word. When I'm proceeding further, you can able to see. Right now what you need to observe is, just know that anuswara means on top of a letter there is a dot, and visarga means at the end of a letter there is a colon. That is called as visarga. So in total we have 46 alphabets. Along with the 46 alphabets, we have two more sounds. Those are called as anuswara and visarga. So this is enough as of now. Let's move further. Now we need to discuss about the padam. Padam means a word. Before seeing the definition of the padam, let's see the few words you need to know. So what are they? Prakriti. Prakriti can be pratipadikam or dhatu. What is pratipadikam? Pratipadikam means a noun base, and dhatu means a verbal root. And this pratipadikam, this is the name of Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, we will call noun base as pratipadikam, and we will call a verbal root as dhatu in Sanskrit. So prakriti can be pratipadikam or dhatu. When we need to use this pratipadikam or dhatu, that is noun base or a verbal root, when we are defining a noun or a verb. Noun is called as a namapadam in Sanskrit. Padam means a word and noun means nama. So namapadam means a noun. And a verb means kriyapadam. Padam means a word. Noun means namapadam. Verb means kriyapadam. Now let's see the definition of a word. Definition of padam, that is a word. Before knowing that definition of padam, you need to know about one more thing. Pratyaya. Pratyaya means a prefix and suffix. In English we have prefixes and suffixes, right? So that in Sanskrit we will call it as a pratyaya. Now we'll see the definition of padam. Padam is nothing but a word in English. What is a word? The word can be there are two types of word. A word has to be subanta padam or tinganta padam. There is no other category. We have only two categories, that is subanta padam and tinganta padam. What is subanta padam? Subanta padam means a noun. Any noun would be called as a subanta padam. Why it is called as subanta padam? It is obtained by adding a supratyaya to the pratipadikam. As I said earlier, pratipadikam means, what is pratipadikam? A noun base. You can able to see in this slide, the second line. Pratipadika means noun base. Dhatu means a verbal root. So, a noun, namapadam. Namapadam or Subhantapadam. Namapadam is nothing but a Subhantapadam. It's a Sanskrit word. So, Namapadam is, the definition of Namapadam is Pratipadikam plus Pratyaya. What is Pratipadikam? Pratipadikam means a noun base. Pratyaya means a affix. Affix can be prefix or suffix, anything you can add. So, a noun is formed by adding a affix to a noun base. So, in Sanskrit, when we are defining a noun in Sanskrit, we can say it as a Namapadam equals to Pratipadikam plus Pratyaya. Namapadam equals to Pratipadikam plus Pratyaya. That is a noun form. And what is Kriya Padam? Kriya Padam means a verbal form. Kriya Padam is Dhatu plus Pratyaya. Dhatu means a verbal root. Pratyaya means a affix. Affix can be prefix or suffix, anything you can add. So, Namapadam is formed by adding a Pratyaya to a Pratipadikam, and Kriya Padam is formed when adding a Pratyaya to a Dhatu. This is what you need to know as of now. Let's move further. So we have seen, right? So a padam can be of two types. It has to be of two types. One is Subanta padam and Tinganta padam. The word which ends with Supratyaya is called as Subanta padam, which is a noun form. And the verb, any verb which ends with Ting Pratyaya is called as a Tingantapadam. Tingantapadam means a verbal form. And apart from this, you need to know about one more thing. Lingas, genders. Gender means in English, in Sanskrit, we will call it as a linga. What are the genders we have in English? There are three genders: masculine, feminine, and neuter. Masculine, a male person, is called as a Pullinga. Pullinga in Sanskrit. And a feminine, that is female, is called as a Strilinga. And neuter gender is called as a Napumsakalinga. So there are three genders, which is male, female, and neuter. In Sanskrit, we will call it as a Pumlinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga. This is about genders. And let's see about numbers, that is Vachana. There are three Vachanas. Vachana means a number: singular, dual, and plural. Singular means Ekavachanam, and dual means Dvivachanam, plural means Bahuvachanam. Singular means a single number, one, and dual means two, and Bahu means plural means more than two. 2 plus greater than 2 is any number can be called as a plural, that is Bahuvachanam. And in Sanskrit we have three Purushas. Purusha means person in English. So those three Purushas are Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha and Uttama Purusha. Prathama Purusha means, normally everyone thinks about Prathama means one, so it can be the first person. But here in Sanskrit it is not the first person. Prathama Purusha means, in English grammar it is a third person. So Prathama Purusha means a third person. Madhyama Purusha means a second person. And Uttama Purusha means first person in English grammar. So as of now, just know this. We have three Vachanams. Vachana means numbers. Those are singular, dual and plural. Singular means Ekavachanam, dual means Dvivachanam, plural means Bahuvachanam. And we also have three Purushas, that means three persons, which is Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha and Uttama Purusha. Prathama Purusha means a third person in English grammar. Madhyama Purusha means second person. And Uttama Purusha means first person. And we have Vibhaktis. Vibhakti means a case in English. In total we have 7 plus 1, 8 Vibhaktis we have in Sanskrit. What are those 8 Vibhaktis? Prathama Vibhakti. Just as of now, just hide this second word. Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti, we'll see it at the last. So those 8 Vibhaktis are Prathama Vibhakti, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Tritiya Vibhakti, Chaturthi Vibhakti, Panchami Vibhakti, Shashti Vibhakti, Saptami Vibhakti. These are 7 plus one more Vibhakti, that is Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. So in total we have 8 cases, that is 8 Vibhaktis in Sanskrit. As of now, just know this. And we have there are 2 different type of dhatus. Categories of 2 different dhatus are there. What is a dhatu? As I told earlier, it is the verbal root. So there are 2 categories of verbal roots are there. One is Atmanepadi and other one is the Parasmaipadi. As of now, just know these names. So in total we have 3 persons, that is 3 Purusha, Ekavachana, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam, and 7 plus 1, 8 Vibhaktis we have, that is Prathama Vibhakti, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami and Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti. 8 Vibhaktis we have. And we have also seen 3 Vachanas, that is numbers. They are Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam, which are called as singular, dual and plural. And also we have seen about 3 Purushas, that is persons: Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, Uttama Purusha. Those are third person, second person and first person. And apart from this, we have also seen about 2 different types of dhatu categories, that is verbal roots, categories of a verbal root. Those are the Atmanepadi and Parasmaipadi. And besides this, we need to know about 10 tenses, that is the 10 lakaras. In English we have tenses, right? Present tense, past tense, future tense, and past participle, this all these things. In Sanskrit, we have in total 10 tenses. What are they? Six of them are to indicate tenses. In total, we have 10 lakaras. Among these 10 lakaras, 6 of them are to indicate tenses. So those are called as kalavachaka. 6 of them are kalavachaka. What are those kalavachaka? Let's see them. The first one is lat lakara. Lat lakara is to represent a present tense. The example of present tense that lat lakara is bhavati. As of now, just know this. No need to know further more details as of now. We'll see in the next class in detail. As of now, you need to know about among 10 lakaras, 10 tenses, 6 of them are to indicate tenses. Those are called as a kalavachaka. The first one is a lat lakara, that is to represent a present tense. Present tense means in Sanskrit it is called as a vartamana. And the example of that present tense is the word bhavati. And the second lakara is lang lakara. Lang lakara means it's a past imperfect tense. And in Sanskrit it is called as a anadhyatana bhutaha. Anadhyatana bhutaha. And the example of lang lakara is abhavat. Abhavat is an example of a past imperfect tense. And let's see the third lakara, that is lun. Lung lakara. It is called as it is past tense. Lung lakara means past tense. In Sanskrit, past tense is called as bhutaha. And the example of past tense is abhut. It is a word. The example of past tense is abhut. And let's see the fourth one. The fourth lakara is lit lakara. Lit. It means past perfect tense. In Sanskrit, past perfect tense is called as a paroksha bhutaha. And the example of this paroksha bhutaha is babhuva. Babhuva. It is an example. And the fifth lakara is lut lakara. Lut lakara means it's a first future tense. In Sanskrit it is called as a anadhyatana bhavishyat. Anadhyatana bhavishyat. The example of this first future tense is bhavita. And the last lakara among the 6 of them to indicate tenses we have said, right? The last one is rit lakara. It is nothing but a second future tense. In Sanskrit we will call it as a bhavishyat. And the example of this rit lakara is bhavishyati. So let's revise this. There are 10 lakaras. Lakara means tenses in Sanskrit. So 10 lakaras in Sanskrit. Among these 10, 6 of them are to indicate tenses. So these 6 of them are called as a kalavachaka. Among these 6, the first one is lat lakara. Lat lakara means present tense. Present tense in Sanskrit we will call it as a vartamanaha. And the second lakara is lan lakara. It means past imperfect tense. In Sanskrit, it is called as anadyatana bhutaha. And the third lakara is lun lakara. It means past tense. Past tense in Sanskrit we will call it as bhutaha. And the fourth lakara is lit lakara. It means past perfect tense. In Sanskrit we will call it as paroksha bhutaha. And the fifth lakara is lit lakara. Lit lakara means first future tense. In Sanskrit, the name is anadyatana bhavishyat. And the last lakara among these six is rit lakara, that is second future tense, which is a bhavishyat. So among these 10 lakaras which are tenses, 6 of them are kalavachakas. We have seen all these 6. As of now, in a high level we have seen. In the next class we will know in detail. And then let's move further. So among those 10, we have seen first 6, which are the tenses we have seen. And the rest 4 of them are prakara bodhaka. These 4 are to indicate the moods. 6 of them are to indicate tenses and 4 of them are to indicate the moods. What are those which are indicating the moods? The first one is lot agnya, which is an imperative mood, and the second one is vidhilin, which indicates the potential mood, and the third mood is lashilin. This is the benediction. As of now, you don't need to know much details of it. Just know 6 are the tenses and the 4 of them are to indicate moods. Those 4 are lot, vidilin, and lashilring, and rin. These 4 are to indicate moods. And apart from these 10, whatever we have discussed, 6 tenses and 4 moods, apart from these 10, we have one more lakara, that is a lot lakara. It is used mainly in the Vedic literature. And hence this is not accounted in these 10 lakaras that is in the usage. So this lot lakara is mainly used in the Vedic literature. That's why we have not included in these 10 lakaras. We have said only we have 10 lakaras. So this is about lakaras, which are tenses and moods. So today what we have seen, we have discussed about the Varnamala. The first, that is the Samskrita Varnamala. We have discussed about letters, vowels, consonants, and we have seen the persons, which is ekavachana, dvivachana, we have seen the persons, which is a Purusha, Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, and Uttama Purusha we have seen. And we have seen about the numbers, that is ekavachana, dvivachana, and bahuvachana we have seen. And we have also seen the vibhaktis. Those are 7 plus 8 vibhaktis, Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, etc. These we have seen. And we have also seen the categories of dhatus, that is categories of verbal root, that is Atmanepadi and Parasmepadi. And we have also seen about the lakaras, which are tenses and moods. In a high level, we have seen all these things. And when we are jumping into the actual grammar part of Sanskrit, we can know in detail of each and everything. As of now, these basic things are enough to know. Okay, thank you all. We'll take one more. We'll take any one part in the next class, and we'll discuss about in detail about that grammar part. And we will close this class with a closing prayer. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ. Thank you all. We'll meet in the next class.